Data tables are another wonderful what-if analysis tool that Excel has available. You can have a one-variable data table or a two-variable data table. And the key is how you set it up. In this first example, I'm going to show you a one-variable data table. I want to calculate the monthly payment, the total loan amount, and the total interest if I change the down payment for this current loan. So what we do is I've set this up so that what we do is we put in the formula at the top of every column that you want to see the answer to. So in cell F8, I'm just going to bring in the monthly payment formula that's in B13. And my total loan formula is in B14, and my total interest is in B15. So once I set the formulas go across the columns, I have my variables going down the column. And what I'm going to do is say, instead of a $10,000 down payment, what will my monthly payment be, my total loan, my total interest, if I change the down payment to $8,000, $10,000, $12,000, $14,000, and so forth. So we set up, we go highlight the range. That includes the formulas at the top and the variables on your left. And you go to Data ribbon, What If Analysis, Data Tables. Now, we don't have anything going in for the rows. We have column input, and that is going to be in, we're going to input the values that are in column E into cell B3. We go ahead and click OK. And you can see I'm going to do a little bit of formatting now and format this to currency with, currency with 2 decimals. Oops, that is 2 decimals. Okay. All right. And so you can see that if I reduce my down payment, my monthly payment will go up. We'll pay more over the total loan and the interest. If we put $24,000 down for the down payment, my monthly payments drop down to $752. We pay $30,000 less on the loan and $20-some thousand of interest. So that's how a one variable data table works. In the next example, I'm going to show you a two variable data table in which we're going to figure out what's going to be the monthly payment if I change the interest rates anywhere from 4% to 4.25% in increments of 0.25% up to 6%. And I change my loan period from 20 years to 30 years. So you set up one of the variables going across in the row, and you set the other variables coming down the column. Now, the way the two variable data table works is the intersection above, to the left of the variables in the row and above the variables in the column is where you put your formula. So I want to figure out the monthly payment, so I'm going to just put in the formula that's in cell B12. Now, you highlight the table by selecting the variables at the top and to the left, and you know the formula is in the top left corner. We go Data, What If Analysis, Data Tables. Now this time I have years going across in a row, and I want to put them into the years for the loan that are in cell B5. And my column input, I have interest going down the column, and I want to input those variables into B4. And if I click OK, I come up with my monthly payments, and I'll go a little formatting of currency with 2 decimal places. And now I could actually, you can see if I wanted to highlight the payments that are between, let's say $750 and $850. I can do a little bit of conditional formatting and say highlight the rules that are between 750 and 850, and we'll give them a green fill with dark green text and click OK. And if you click outside, you can see the various payments that fall into that range. So that's a two variable data table. Now, I guess I really want to explain that when I put the mortgage payment, the formula up here, you have to understand the formula here in B12 references the interest rate in B10 and B11, and B10's rate is taking the interest rate in B4 and making it a monthly rate, and the payments in B11 are taking the years and making them months. So that's why changing these variables up here change the actual monthly payment. That is the data tables.